Hello everyone, Drodge here with a different kind of video than usual. It is about RuneScape, it is about highlights with RuneScape, hence the reason why it is there. But that is actually, it has nothing to do with Clan Citadel if you recognize the area. I just figure this is a reminder about Runefest. Sometime tomorrow after Runefest is over, I do plan on uploading a video discussing the rest of the year and potential updates for 2017. Now I'm only going to cover RuneScape 3 as it is called. I'm not going to be covering Classic, well not Classic, but Old School unless requested. And also some news on the Dbl XP weekend that is upcoming for next weekend actually. Do keep in mind that is coming up very rapidly. Next week is the start of the Dbl XP weekend. Now, it took some time, but I did manage to find out what this Dbl XP weekend means for hardcore and regular Iron Man accounts. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's just for this one in particular or if it's just in general, but there will be no Dbl XP for hardcore accounts this coming weekend. Well, next weekend, what, the 23rd? Yeah, well, no, yeah, it starts the 23rd and ends the 26th. But there will be no Dbl XP. I repeat, no Dbl XP for Iron Man accounts. Now, this actually came from an official response from RuneScape's Facebook itself. So it's official. There is no such thing for Dbl XP for Iron Man accounts. It is disappointing, I know. I'm kind of disappointed, but you know what? That's what we signed up for. So, you know, oh well. It would be nice if it worked, but you know, it's not there. Now, tomorrow is Runefest. Now, I want to go over a little bit about the time of when it starts and when it is over. As you can see, okay, for me, it is 7:54 p.m. in my time zone, and it is 23:54 UTC the Meridian time. Wow, what? I forget exactly. Grand Meridian, there we go. Time zone. That's what they base this off of. You know, the company is in the UK, so, you know, it makes sense. But alright. Now, this is being given in the BST time zone, okay? So now keep that in mind. I believe the BST is the same thing as this right here. This is this time zone that I'm spinning around. Okay, so the game time is 23:55. So at 8 o'clock, it'll be 0. That means 11 hours from 8 o'clock for me will start the big kickoff of the event. So now if you want to figure out exactly what time zone that is for you, you know, keep in mind when you watch this, 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, US, is equivalent to 0 UTC BST. So keep that in mind as you do your configuration for your time zone. Now for me, 11 hours from 8 o'clock is about, 7 in the morning, I believe? So it is early in the morning. I usually like to get up a little bit earlier to make sure. Now my configuration for my time zone, I'm not 100%. I do gotta look into that a little bit just so I'm 100% certain for my own sake. Because I do want to get up in time to watch it. Now, it is important to remember at different times there is different things going on. Okay, so their segments are kind of small in the beginning, but 11 BST time to 11:15 is the big kickoff. That's when they'll be, you know, doing different chats, talking to different JMods, Yeah, different odds and ends. There'll be a 5-minute intervention. Well, not intervention. Intermission. 5-minute intermission between the big kickoff and RuneScape's rest of the year. From there, there's actually a 15-minute intermission, and then it'll go into RuneScape's combat showcase, and there's another 15-minute, and it'll go into the streamer and video maker Q&As, and then it'll be another 15 minutes, which goes into old school for the next 12 months. This one right here, if people want me to go over that and cover it in case you miss it, I wouldn't worry too much, because I will do it if it is requested. I have no issue doing that, putting my opinions out there for it. But see, I don't play the old school, so I'm not going to have real good strong opinions on it, other than, you know, hey, this sounds really cool, you might want to check it out. But I don't know exactly how old school really is with that, so keep that in mind as I go over that if it is requested. Then in 15 minutes after that, you got the RuneScape reveals. So that's mostly your 2017 releases, and maybe sometime after that. Then afterwards, they have something called the Last Man Standing tournament. Not sure what that is. And shortly after that is the Golden Gnome rewards. If you're not familiar with what the Golden Gnome rewards are, it's kind of like basically pillars in the RuneScape community. You got different things. You got YouTubers, you got vloggers. I don't know. There's so many different things. I can't remember, but there's a ton of categories that they go by. So if it's something you want to check out, go ahead and check it out. But now the main things I'm going to be going over for my channel without actually any request is the rest of the year. I will be going over that in the RuneScape reveals. Now I will not be showing it minute for minute of what they do. I'm just going to go over the subjects, the topics, and discuss them, how I feel on it. Maybe if there's some concept art, I'll put it into the video, but otherwise, you know, that is my intentions. But this is, I'm going to say it now in advance, this is going to be my video for tomorrow night. I will be discussing different things I have seen and read through, you know, the Runefest. So do keep that in mind. Runefest is tomorrow. It starts early in the morning. So if you are a RuneScape fan, if you are curious to see about what's coming up, this is a perfect time to do it. Now, it is important to remember that even though there is the reveals, there is a rest of the year. Even though, even the rest of the year segment of this, it is subject to change. There's not, none of this is 100% guarantee unless they say so otherwise. Because maybe exact details might change, but the same concept will come out, or they'll completely scrap an idea altogether. For example, the skill invention was actually put together a while ago, but they actually had initially scrapped it, and it was a few years later where they reintroduced it as the elite skill as it is today. Now, I'm glad they actually did that, because I feel it actually turned out better than it did before, because now it is more aimed at the high combat, the high end, and it doesn't feel like anything's truly 100% waste. So there is a very good way of doing that. So that'll do it for this video. Just be sure to be tuned in. If you want to see the actual video itself, like the stream itself, RuneScape will have it on their Twitch channel. That's where I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to be recording it too. This way I can come back and see different things I may want to discuss at a later date. But also, it is important to remember they will probably be doing a video for each one of these categories on their own, and they will release the entire segment on their YouTube channel. They usually do it every year so far, so I can't imagine that they wouldn't do it this year. So keep that in mind. Tomorrow's video I'll be discussing it. Probably a few days after, they'll start posting one video a day, something like that, until all the videos are up. That'll do it for this video. I'm soon actually going to be heading to bed so I can get up in time for this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.